Dear Director General, representatives of the member states, representatives of the general aviation industry and stakeholders, members of the general aviation community, ladies and gentlemen, I have the great pleasure to welcome you at the EASA Annual Safety Conference in Vienna during the Austrian presidency. I hope that all of you have come to Vienna with plenty of energy for the discussions on the future development of the general aviation. I'm an active pilot. I'm holding an aerobatic license. As you can see, I had a really bad accident by flying a paraglider a couple of years ago. And yesterday we had a space conference in Graz. And I thought, as a flying minister, I'm really cool. But there was the minister of Spain, and he was astronaut, so it was not my day yesterday. But as you can imagine, I can understand the direction of general aviation. And I can assure you that we all know how important the aviation is for Europe, for Austria, and in fact, for the whole world. Aviation, let me say, is in Austria so important because we have an excellent aviation manufacturing industry with internationally renowned companies which are well known for their outstanding products in the field of aviation. The Austrian aeronautics industry, suppliers, maintenance, repair and overhaul is a promising sector which has undergone a dynamic development over the last decades in a rapidly growing global market. I would like to emphasize that general aviation is a topic which deserves a broadly based discussion at European level. To continue the success story of general aviation and to enhance its position, EASA has adopted the General Aviation Roadmap in partnership with EU member states and the European Commission and with the support of the stakeholders. The aim of the roadmap is to simplify regulations and to develop best practices and tailor-made rules for general aviation. You know, we really do need young pilots. In the next years, we will really have a problem with a lot of delays. So we do need pilots, we do need maintenance people. So it is so important to make tailor-made rules for general aviation and to make it easier to get into general aviation. Much has been achieved since the publication of the strategy, and such as the implementation of the new part for declared training organizations, specifically competent for recreational or non-commercial licenses, or the light part M, which simplifies existing provisions on maintenance and is likely to become effective in the near future. These elements contribute to a more attractive general aviation and are therefore key factors for the future expansion of the sector. Despite these efforts to make general aviation accessible to a wider public, we must not lose the vision of aviation's primary concern, which has always been and always will be, namely safety. Keeping general aviation attractive by facilitating rules and best practices whilst avoiding compromises in the safety provisions is the main challenge faced by the industry. To unlock the potential of general aviation, it is crucial to create common rules within the EU and to support the member states in bringing about harmonized implementation. This goal can only be achieved with true collaboration between all members of the general aviation community. Thus, it is vital to underline the important role of EASA as a bridge builder and to stress that all stakeholders should be encouraged to work together as closely as possible in shaping the future general aviation environment. Before closing my speech, let me stress an important aspect. Many children will have the first real experience of aviation in a general aviation environment. Children become adults, and it is time to choose a profession they will remember certain moments of their childhood, especially when they took a seat in a small aircraft full of excitement about taking off. In brief, the general aviation passions of today may become the civil aviation professionals of tomorrow. So let us encourage young Europeans to become part of the general aviation. Finally, I wish you successful and fruitful debates at the conference and a wonderful stay in Vienna, and I hope that today there is no astronaut in the room. Thank you so much.